Hi guys. So. Just woke up. My husband let me sleep in today, which I thankfully am happy for. But I wanted to. He's actually cooking me breakfast right now, and I wanted to do a video while I had a moment because I just started my load of diapers for the day, and was looking at what I had left to get through until those are done, and I realized I have one of all. I have one of all the diapers that I've been using, and I wanted to go through what I've been doing for cloth diapering a newborn, and what I like, and what I don't like, and what I wish I had more of, and so on. First is I used disposables in the hospital because I was there for 4 days, and I didn't want to come home with a bunch of laundry, so I did disposable in the hospital. But coming home, he was in cloth, and he's been in cloth ever since. And he came home, not in this exact diaper, but he did come home in the little Joey's. And they are an all-in-one, meaning there's no pockets, there's no inserts, it's all sewn in. And let me come out a little bit. There. So, and I love these. They were simple. You just snap them close, and they fit him really well. He was 10 pounds, and so he wore these for almost 2 weeks and has grown out of them. They still fit him, but they leave little red marks around his legs. We had no problems with leaking at all, and I would still be putting him in these if they didn't leave the marks on his legs. And I even on I had to put him on the second snap because it was too loose otherwise if it was on the first, and then so I don't know, but they just were too small. They just didn't fit him anymore, which I'm sad. The downside of these is they take a long time to dry. I've heard they have leaking problems, but I don't have any leaking problems at all. Never once. But they do take a long time to dry. I would wash them, and then I would put them in the sun for hours and hours, all afternoon until the sun goes down, and then I would have to run 1 or 2 dry cycles in my dryer on top of it. But besides that, I wish I had more of these. I had 7, and I wish I had more because I was doing dip laundry every day. However, I was also using for the newborn when he still had, the first, I was using covers and pre-folds. And I was using those after these were done. But I don't think I had enough. I wish I had at least 12 of these. And then the supplemented with the pre-folds. So I would recommend 12 little Joeys if you're starting out with one. So like I said, I also used covers and pre-folds. This is the Bummis. Yeah. The Bummis newborn. The snap. With pre-folds, I found that my little guy was too squirmy. I had a really rough time actually getting him on and putting a snappy on, and it would leak, and I tried the twist, I tried the folding, and I tried a bunch of things, and when him just kicking and screaming when he was hungry or whatever, I did not like these. So we decided to use them as inserts, and so we would take them and then just slide them into the pocket of the cover, and then it would just set in there like this. And this worked great. But, however, it would then dirty the cover when he pooped. It wouldn't all stay here. So the idea of reusing a cover wasn't going to work. And I only had 4 covers. So I had 7 little Joeys and 4 diapers, 4 covers. So I was literally doing diaper laundry every day. As far as this cover, the Bummis cover goes, it wasn't my favorite. Not because it looked super cute, of course. It didn't leak, and it fit him well. Well, kind of. There are not very many size options. That's it. So I found on one side I'd have to do the first snap, and on the other side I would have to do the second snap. And it left it awkward. There was no like in between. So this was the Bummis were my least favorite cover. My favorite cover, however, was the Thirsties. I think it's the Duo Thirsties Extra Small. I used the pre-fold, just like I showed you in the other one. And this was Velcro. I still had the same issues where I couldn't reuse the cover because it would be overflowing, but they do like the gussets on the inside. And I really love the print. Super cute. So the boys are downstairs playing games. Dad's telling me what to do. So if it's really loud, I'm sorry. Welcome to a house with 3 kids. Anyways, so I really liked the Velcro on this. However, because you can overlap it. However, I hate Velcro. I hate washing Velcro. I hate having to make sure the laundry pads are always put down, which sometimes they come up in the wash. They don't always stay. And the next thing you know, you're getting Velcro attached to everything. I will not be buying any more Velcro. It drives me crazy. But as a whole, with having all the adjustable sizes because of the Velcro, this is a great cover. So we first started off using these 3 kinds. Then once he started growing up with the little Joeys, I had to work in another diaper, but his umbilical cord was still attached. So my first go-to was this one, the Soft Gums, because it adjusts the way it adjusts. I'll do an individual review on it, but the way it adjusts, I'm able to get it really small. And I was able to get it small enough to where it would go down under his cord and it wouldn't have any wicking or anything on into his cord. I love this diaper. However, this one is Velcro. I do have them in snaps. I prefer the snaps. The only thing I wish it was a pocket, because I have fleece liners in all my diapers. Anyways, the insert just sits inside, and I find the same as the covers, I can't reuse this. The whole point is that you're supposed to set this inside and you're able to reuse this. So then you just put in a new insert and you're good to go. But I find I get splurches on the outside of the cover all the time. So I wish they would just do a pocket. So I was able just to insert it, and it just makes life easier. I went out and bought some fleece, and I've been using them as liners. I also have some fleece Bummis liners, because he's been getting little rashes. So I have liners on my diapers. But, so this fit him, 10 pounds, with the umbilical cord on. So I have 4 or 5 of these, and I was able to work these into the rotation once the little Joeys were out. But I still was having issues with doing laundry every day. I thought I had plenty of diapers. If you watch my stash video, I really thought I had a good amount. But for the newborn stage, I knew it was going to be kind of tight, and it was. Next, I worked in these, the Sun Babies. These, from the beginning, when I first opened these were like my favorite. They're snaps, which is good. They are... You guys, can you calm down just a little bit, please? They're a pocket, so you insert it, which is good. And they fit him great. So I have, I think, 3 or 4 of these. And so with the soft buns and the sun babies, I was good to go. I was able to get these on under his cord. And because there is this whole section on the inside, I didn't have to worry about wicking coming up under his cord. As of like this side, the top doesn't have that. So I did worry about this part wicking on his cord, but it was, thankfully I was able to shorten the rise enough, if that makes any sense. So sun babies, they're still, I love them. They fit him great. I have cute colors. Sun babies and soft buns are good for newborns, especially if you have a big newborn like I do. The other one I tried with the stump, and I used with his stump, but I had to be very careful, was the rumperoos. It is a pocket. I have my bummus liner. It's Velcro, which I'm not a fan of. I am, however, a fan of the way that Velcro sizes, but I hate having to wash Velcro. I will say that again. But let me see if I can show you why I didn't like using this with his cord. And I'm hoping that now, I don't know. Okay. You see this? This is all the extra material from the front of the diaper. And this will keep coming up and rubbing on his cord. And of course, wicking onto his cord. And if you look at it in here, because of the way this snap down rises, it leaves all this puffy material up top. So you really have to make sure to push this material down when you're putting the diaper on so that it doesn't pull up and wick into his cord. It did fit under the cord, but I had to really watch it and be careful with it. I don't have any leaking problems with the sun babies, the soft buns, the rumperoos. They're all great diapers. I really, really like them, and I will be buying more of them. The one diaper, so with these 3, now his cord's fallen off, and these 3 are my main go-tos. These 3 brands I have: Sun Baby, Soft Buns, and Rumperoos. These are what I use. And then when I run out, I am still using the covers. They still fit him well, and then the 3 folds. I also still, which I don't have, I still really like my Kiss Love Fitteds, and I will use those under the covers. I have 2 of those before I will use the pre-folds. He's in a Kiss Love Fitted right now, and there's one in the laundry that I just washed. So what doesn't work so far for cloth diapering a newborn? And I've heard people say that these fit their babies from the beginning. This does not fit my baby. However, I think they'll be one of my favorites once they do fit, but it is the one size Fuzzy Buns. The Fuzzy Buns is very similar looking to the Sun Babies. They look very similar. They have the same type of style design. But, however, I cannot get this small enough on his waist. I have to make sure that the first snap is tight, and then the second snap is loose, and I get kind of like this bubble effect because there's not enough snaps on this to make this small enough for him. So my Fuzzy Buns, and because I can't get it snapped on correctly every time I put it on him, he leaks. So I've come to the determination that he's not ready for these, and they will be put back into my bottom compartment and for a couple more weeks. The ones I have not tried. Did I mention that his cord has fallen off? And that's why his cord fell off yesterday. And I started using these yesterday, thinking that now, because before I couldn't get the rise short enough, and so it would cover his cord. And so the fuzzy buns, I put away until the cord fell off. As soon as the cord fell off, I was like, oh, I could use my fuzzy buns. Then I determined by just a day of use in them that they've leaked every time, and I can't get them on right. So now I'm packing them away. I'm washing them, packing them for a couple weeks. The one that I have not tried, and I'm not going to for a while, is the Happy Honeys. If this is too big for him, the Happy Honeys is definitely too big. It's the biggest one I got. And they are all Velcro, which I'm not a fan of, but whatever. So I have not used these. So that's me. That's me. That's my newborn cloth diapering experience so far. He's 2.5 weeks. We are, like I said, now his cord has fallen off, and we are in Fun Babies, Rumbaroos, and Soft Thumbs, and we really like it. And then when those run out, we fill in with a pre-fold or a Kiss of Loves fitted with a cover. Not a big fan of the Bummis covers. However, I am a good fan of the Thirsties covers. So if you're cloth diapering a newborn, I recommend about 12 little jellies and 4 to 6 covers, and then maybe 12 inserts and 12 pre-folds, even though I kind of can't. If you have 6 covers and 12 pre-folds, you're not having to worry about laundry as much. But I do recommend maybe even instead of the pre-folds, going with Kiss Gloves. The dog's in the house. Maybe this time I should go. If you have any questions about newborn diapering, I'm getting to be an expert, especially since he's coming up on 3 weeks. Go ahead and let me know if you have any advice or anything, comments. Go ahead and leave them below, and I will get back to you guys. Oh my gosh, you hear Jackson crying? I better go. Daddy's cooking, so I better go. Have a good one, guys.